What are you saying? You want a better housing situation? I'll build every single one of you a house on the big island. How about that? These guys behind me were just telling me how they would like to have some houses of their own and have a roof and not be sleeping in the open next to the sea in a fenced off area. So, as I said at the end of last episode, we are going to make a village type thing over there, and then these guys will be useful and have pretty houses. So it's a win-win for everybody. Let's just start by doing some anti-nature things. Deforestation. So during this recording, my mic unfortunately broke, so I have no original audio for this little segment, but you can just see that I kind of obliterated the whole forest on one side of the island, and I also filled in the weird cave things, which is why I'm pointing out the brown things. And then we go over to take a look at what happened to the trees. Spoiler alert, it's not that good. Yep. Trees in a box. A whole forest in a box. And with the deforestation gone, now it is time to put in some path guidelines. Okay, so I know that these paths seem a little bit weird, but it'll all make sense. So, for example, this is going to go to a house, same over here maybe, over here there'll be one, over here, maybe here, 2 houses, I don't know, here will be a house, and this is going to be a small fountain central meeting place area type thing. So I hope this already makes a bit of sense. So you see house here, 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 and a fountain, and then some trees maybe. But if it doesn't make too much sense yet, trust, it will. Hopefully. Anyways, I have some materials to build a little house, and I thought, why not build the first house together? So you see how I'm going about this. So let's begin with the house that's going in this space. They're all, or most of them, I think, gonna be modeled after this type of house, but way smaller. So let's begin with the frame. We do some stairs like this. Then we bring it up, over, up another, and this should be high enough. So then we're going down again. 1 down, over. Oh. Mirror this, so 2 down, and then like this. So this is our frame, and the door is going here, I think. Then we need some walls, and for that we're using just plain old birch. We have to bring the door back 1 more, like this, yeah. So this is how the front is going to be. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We bring our moss covering, and then we can do the same thing on the back side as we did on the front. And then at the ends here we want something sticking out, so just something like this should do the trick. And then I'm thinking like this, and then we just do trapdoor, slab, trapdoor, slab, trapdoor, slab, trapdoor. We need to put an extra layer of moss here. Yeah. That's better. And that's it. That's how easy it is to build one of these houses. So this could be a starter house, but it's gonna be a villager house. The interior is quite small, but anything more than a 1x1 surface is surplus for villagers, so they can't complain. Now let me just quickly conjure up an interior. This is our villager living room and bedroom. Quite spacious actually. And I put a carpet here, because if there's a carpet, normally they shouldn't be able to go out. And maybe I will remove the carpets for the toolsmiths, because they are just to sell iron for emeralds. And so maybe I will remove the carpets so they can roam freely. But for the librarians, the carpets will definitely be there. And so that is the first house ready for a villager to move in. But before I move in villagers, I would like to just build the rest of the houses. So let me just quickly do that, and then I will go to the pain of bringing villagers to the island and getting the trades I need. Oh boy. Building time. There it is. 5 houses like this, and then one more in this hillside. And I tried to put some variation in them, so as you can see, this one is bigger and just a big triangle, some small tall ones, and then this chunky roundish one. And those are these types of houses, but as you can see, I left these spaces open because I want to put some stone houses there as well, but that's for later. And as you can see, I already put in some villagers. These are all some iron trading guys, but some of them don't appear to be trading iron, so I don't know if I'm going to have to give them the bucket, or if I trade with them some more, maybe they'll eventually trade iron, but I hope for them they just give iron, because otherwise, bucket. Anyways, I also put in some, not you, I also put in some librarians, and I did the door thing, so they want to get out but they close the door. And this guy, first trade was mending. I put down the lector, and he was like, yo, you're looking for mending? I got you, bro. Mending for 20 emeralds. So of course I locked in the trade. This guy gave silk touch, so it's also pretty good. Now, if I can get out, I also put in 2 villagers, 2 librarians in the thick building, but they don't have useful enchants yet. And as you might have noticed, it doesn't look that good. It really doesn't. But I believe that if I put some trees and some bushes and change the ground a bit, I believe that it can be pretty. So I guess what's next for me is try and trade some iron, if necessary given the bucket, and put some trees while I'm doing that. Because nothing is better than putting some trees in places you have just deforested. See, we take care of nature here. Anyways, trees and villager pain. Boop, boop, boop. I might have gotten a little bit carried away. There are quite a few trees, and I also retextured the pathways, because this is better than just this. This is prettier. And I also started experimenting with some fossil fallen needles and leaves on the ground. So, for example, over here, there's a tree, leaves fall, or needles fall, and then you get stuff on the ground. I would know, okay? I would know. I have been in forests like this. Trust. I also built a little fountain thingy with some of the resin and some copper. And I think it's pretty okay, not too bad. And in the meantime, I've also placed some smithing tables and grindstones, because I looked at the Minecraft wiki, and apparently the blast furnace villagers are the only ones that can have the iron trade, but don't 100% certain get the iron trade. So that was pretty stupid. Now most of them are just smithing table guys or grindstone guys. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the ground. So I'm just gonna put in a few more hours probably, and do this at the base of every tree probably, like also over here, over there, and I'll just do some more landscaping, place some grass, some moss, some ferns, that basic stuff. And before I do that, I did mark out something for the stone building here on this place, and I'm thinking also over here, but that is for after I fix the ground. Wait, I didn't even tell you how I do the ground. How am I doing the ground? Well, I'm taking where the tree stands, and this gets some of this delicious jungle log, because it looks really like some dirt. Oh, it's floating. Like this. And then some places I just put some darker, but not too much. Then we go to the puzzle. And then some of the coarse dirt. And then grass or moss. So it's really simple, but I think it will make a great difference. So I'ma stop yapping and I'ma just do it. Okay, I have done the floors, but first let's take a look at these guys. This guy has feather falling. I'll take one for my booties. I'll take a bookshelf as well. Oh, I also had some more books. Anyways, I'll take one looting for my sword. Nothing else here. Okay. Are you ready to see the new forest floor? Well, that is no forest floor. Those are rocks. Yes, I also added a few rocks. But anyways, as we come around this little path, we start seeing some textured ground. Still need to go and add some grass and maybe ferns and some grasses. No, I already said grasses. Leaves. But I will do that later. Because I don't really want to do that right now. Right now excuse me, I'm going around looking for some useful books. Oh, I don't have the emeralds. Well, very useful that we have some villagers. Come on, man. Just reset your stuff. Until that time. Luckily, I have some. Please let one of them have reset. Luckily, I have some villagers to trade iron with and get emeralds. This guy have? Yes. Thank you very much. I'm just in between clips doing this over and over and over and over again until I get mending for everything. And right now, I want to do something else, which is also villager adjacent. And that is this. I want to build a stone house for villagers over here and one over here. I'm thinking like in a slight angle maybe? Like this? Potentially? We'll see. But let me just build some houses. Anybody order some stone houses? No? Well, there are some stone houses now. Don't worry about the interior. It'll be fine. But as you can see, I have put some stone before these doors. Because these guys always wanted to go outside. even when they can't. And at night, instead of just sleeping in the bed next to them, they wanted to go over there, I guess. So I have put some stone in front of all those villager houses, and I hope that by now they have learned their lesson and they have claimed the right bed. What was I saying? Oh yeah, stone houses. I have made stone houses, and now with a swirl we're gonna get an interior. Oh my, this looks different. There's grass, ferns, flowers, an interior? Oh my. Yes, there has been quite a time jump, because I did a whole interior for this one, put villagers in, got them to give me good books, and the other one also has a whole interior. I'm probably gonna have to switch this out for smithing tables, because better trades. I've also put bushes everywhere. Flowers, ferns, grass. Oh, maybe not everywhere, but in a lot of places. Mainly on this side. But I tried to put some roses, or what are these called? Poppies over here. Just because I'm using the iron from the iron farm over there to trade with these guys. And I think it's just fitting to put a bit of a memorial to the iron golems in the village. Never forget their sacrifice. They gave all their iron so I could get a lot of emeralds. Oh, and another thing I did in the meantime was upgrade my tools, upgrade my armor. Not everything has been fully maxed out, but it's better than before. There aren't that many guys left, only 3 guys. And so I think maybe we should make a villager breeder somewhere underground. Maybe I could punch out a rock or something, maybe on the other side, and put the entrance to the villager breeder over here somewhere. Maybe we could do this, these two, and have a piston thingy over here, pull them back, and then go in here to get a little bit of a villager breeder. That might be a good idea. That is a great idea. Okay, so I need sticky pistons, and I have been preparing for this since last episode, I think it was. That's my face. By getting a lot of chickens over there, because with the potions of oozing and chickens, we can get a whole lot of slime balls. Isn't it a slime ball? Oh god, let me just quickly check the recipe. Oh no. Oh no. It's a slime block. It's a slime block. And I only have 2 slime balls, no! It is day 300! Woo! And I have slime enough. And I probably don't even need to make a potion of oozing anymore, because this is more than enough slime for what I'm going to do, but we'll just make it anyway because I'm too invested in it right now. Come here, chicken boys. Let me give you some oozing. Now one potion should be able to hit them all. Then we swipe them, get slimes, kill the slimes. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is noisy. Oh my. There's still chickens in there. Get him! Get him! Oh my god. Get the chicken! Whew. No, let me in! Let me kill the chickens! Ah, no slime! Peace and calm. So we turned one slime block into 54. Never have to go back to the swamp again. You understand now why I wanted to go through with it even though I have enough slime for the sticky piston door? It's just so much fun! Like you take the first swipe, you kill about half of the chickens. And then the other half of the chickens is protected by an army of slimes. Oh, it's my favorite way to get slime. Alright. Inventory full of stuff that hopefully makes a villager breeder. Because I'm gonna try to make one from memory. This can be good. Let's actually start with the door. The door. I don't have sticky pistons for the door. 1 second. I'm kinda liking this view. Actually. Like how the red spots come just over there. And then also in between those two houses. I like it. What about you? Leave a like and drop a comment to say if you like it or not. Imagine if anyone would put up so long with my disconnected rambling and this video being made over 3 months for just this. I'm sorry, it's been a real busy period and it's still a busy period, so one day I will return. Do not fear that I will be gone forever because I will return. Anyways, this is a real tangent. Let's try to make this work. Let's just give ourselves some space. Maybe I need a block and more inventory space. A repeater into the block would probably make the things go out. No, only one. So if I put redstone dust on top, it's both. Good to know. Now where do we want our button to be? I guess on top of this, because then we can also do like, oh yada yada, this is just a little rocky space. Ooh, nothing suspicious over here. Nothing suspicious here. It's just this button. So if we put a redstone dust here, no, only the bottom one, because the redstone powers this block but not this. Okay, I'm trying to think here, people. This is a monumental day. I figured out a piston door. And it's a very elegant design. Oh my gosh. Well, I surely lost some brain cells in this process. But maybe, just maybe, I gained a few. Not too sure about that though. The question is, do I have enough brain cells left to make a villager breeder? We're about to find out. Let's just start by digging a bigger hole. This is our farmland. Let's just make it farmland. And then we need a composter with a slab. And then potatoes. Oh wait, I see. It's better to put a block because then we can do this. And then we can plant our potatoes anywhere. Let's go back using our handy dandy door and put the potatoes in place. Potatoes, check. So then we have to do this. I think we have to put trapdoors like this so the adults can't walk out. And then trapdoors like this so the babies would fall. And it's probably best to put it too wide so they don't somehow get over. And then we put the beds over here so they can jump. Alright. So if we were to block this off, get 2 adults in here, one will be farmer guy. Farm gives to their friend, get a baby, baby wants to jump. Baby goes in here. Oh no, now I'm off to somewhere. And adults can't go because they're too big. So we want these babies to drop down like a few blocks. And then I guess they can go this way. We're gonna have them fall in. If they fall here, they should go like this. Perfect. How do people do this? A sign here and a sign here, and then go further like this. Then put water here, right? So you would go, keep it going, and then you're here. Excellent. So I brought some rails to see if we could, because there is some way in which you can pick villagers up. I'm thinking, would baby villagers be able to get out is the question. Because if they don't, they should definitely, surely pick up any villager which is in there. Oh no. So let's just make a minecart. Bam. First minecart I made. Great. And put it in the dispenser. So imagine there's a villager here. We do this. Like this. Now it works. Excellent. So now all that's left to do is bring over 2 villagers and pray that baby villagers can't get out of there. And now it is day 303. Alright. Only 3 Minecraft days of straight redstoning for a literal potato. It felt like 3 years of my life worth of brain power. But we'll come back to this and see if these guys are actually producing babies. Looks like they can't escape. Very good. Okay, so I was just finishing up some details. I was building some docks, because if I'm coming over with a boat every time, it's useful to have somewhere to store my boat. And these drowned were just continuously attacking me and throwing tridents at me, and I killed one. And I got one. That is actually so good, because I love tridents. I love Riptide. Let me just check how many drowns I've killed. 58. And not all of them have tridents, so that's actually pretty good luck, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong. But anyways. Who says you need an elytra to fly? Yeehaw! Another trident guy? Oh. Papa needs a new trident. Nothing. Any hoozle? I think that this episode is long overdue. Quite long overdue. And for that reason, this is where we will end it today. Even if the episode wasn't long overdue, this is probably where we would end it today, because the village is done and I have a full set of enchanted armor. So that was the episode of today. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for having you wait so long. If you are still here, I appreciate you. And I will show you just the decorated villager hall. Well, decorated. Not very much. And enjoy these random clippies. Goodbye! Goodbye! Bye-bye! Oozing. We're gonna get oozing. Potions of oozing. Oozing. Splash it on the chickens. Get some slime balls. Oozing. It's my favorite potion.